Hello, so welcome back. Um, Before we move on to the facial expression setup, I need to just talk about how to wrap up the eye controls quickly. So these are just standalone single eye controls, and they reside in the outliner. Let me just delete these. And what we need to do, we need to group them. Um, you can group them all together, um, or if you're going to do you know, some set driven key stuff later on. You can also put a pad on top of them, so each individual object could be in their own group if you wish, but you can also collectively group them as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to group them individually first. So you can quickly do that. And then I can do this. And what I want to do is put them, I'm just going to center their pivots, and the entire group pivot, and then what I like to do, I want to put the pivot, snap the pivot right to the head joint. Like so. And then we can make them the child of the head joint. Now, if you want to keep your controls under the controls group, you can also do a parent constraint with maintain offset, but I'm going to make them the child of this joint. And then press P. Or you can make them the child of the head control, actually. So let's test it. Okay, so they move together. And I'll do the same. With these guys. And we just center pivot them. And again, I'll bring the entire pivot, the pivot point of the entire group, and I'll just snap it to the head joint, and then make those the child of the head control as well. Okay, so that's that, and let's go back to the expressions. So what we're going to do, we're going to use Blendshapes for the facial expressions, and what I like to do is just, I'm going to open some images first of all, and actually one example to start with, and I think it would be Amanda Rig. Right, so the idea is to create some basic facial expressions. I would suggest that you do expressions based on your animation requirements. Rigs like this, they've got advanced setup, multiple levels, detailed. But I think some key elements, such as the eyelid control, the eye control, the eyebrows, these are the most important parts, especially the eyebrows, because that's where we get a lot of expressions. And then the lid controls, and also lip controls when they also trigger the cheeks. Individual lip controls like this can be done. If you're gonna do some expressions to do with the nose, by all means, you can also do them the same methodology. The jaw control itself, we've already done that. And in this case, the lower gums are the child of the jaw joint, the upper gums with the teeth are the child of the head joint, and whatever rig is on the tongue also follows the jaw as well. So that's that one. In terms of the expressions, we start with some key expressions. I've got some examples here. This is great Sergio Cavalier, his work. So we've got some expressions here. Now the mouth opening is the corrected blend shape. The standard jaw setup with a standard skin weight you won't be able to get that effect. So we have to do a corrected blend shape to actually fix these areas, and that's simple. And then we've got the eyebrows in with some wrinkles, and then we've got the eyebrows up, eyebrows down. Obviously that's the eye open. We achieved that using those eyelid joints. And then we've got the lips, almost like forward, in and out. So the lips in and the lips widen out. So the idea is this. So you have a control where you create blend shapes where it shows in, and also you can move your control out that way. And then we've got a down, lips down, and we've got the smile. That's widen and up, so it's out and up. It's a combination of this one and the up. And then puff. These are the cheeks. Now what I'm going to do, just to show you the effect for those key ones, I'm just going to select them all. And then select the base, the original mesh, and then create a blend shape just to show you how they work. Here we go. So ignore this one, but take this one as the corrected blend shape. This one is the jaw opening is controlled with the jaw joint, but the fix itself to have this kind of a, I call it the American football shape. To have kind of an effect rather than having a full O shape, we can get something like that, and that's with a blend shape. But the opening of the jaw is with the jaw joint. And then we've got eyelids in, up, with some wrinkles. We achieve the eye opening, the eyelid opening with the eyelid joint, so we're fine with that. And then the eyebrows down. So the lips down. Lastly, that one. Now, ultimately, these are the main ones, but in a typical rig, obviously, to establish the expression when you start setting it up to create your expressions, especially with blend shapes, it's okay to create these main ones, but the idea is we'll separate it right and left. So just to note that. So what I'm going to do is that quickly I just want to show you some more examples of facial expressions, and you can look into those. I'll have some cartoons as well. So perhaps you can have a mirror and check the expressions. You can actually test certain things. This is based on a facts code. I think it's called facial action code or something like that, and you can do a search and find out about how they use certain codes and numbers, and where each expression triggers another one, or you can think about it as muscles. Each muscle triggers another muscle, and what happens based on each expression. This one is challenging. It's quite extreme. And then we've got some interesting ones from cartoons. Stylized characters. I should be calling the cartoons actually. Quite expressive, right and left. Again, you've got these kind of nice shapes. Some around there. Nice shapes again. That's quite interesting. Ultimately, it's a combination of the expressions in the mouth and the eyebrows, then coupled with the eyelids. That's an interesting one. Okay, so yeah, do your research, and perhaps you can use yourself as a reference as well if you've got a mirror, and then you can take it from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop here, and in the next session I'm going to just quickly show you the tools that we need to set up these blend shapes. So thank you for listening.